Dear Raymond Garraty, congratulations! Your voluntary submission to participate in the long walk. Man, come on, man. You got a lottery pick, man. I ain't gonna lie. Bro, what you thought you was about to have a rare honor of representing your state as a symbol of hope? Man, niggas is broke right now, cuz. Every single thing that you do during this long walk is to represent us. The people that's trying to get some paper out here, man. You feel me? I know you in the car with your mama right now. You probably sad and all that. She crying and all that. You shouldn't even be doing this long walk. You don't even look like you built to do a long walk. What you about to tell me? You a marathon runner? Ain't no way. You a marathon eater, nigga. You choppy a little bit. And I know your ass got mustard stains on that shirt, man. I'm just saying. The acne on your face is a metaphorical symbol for all the pizza you be eating, cuz. Now get your fat ass out there and walk, man. This is the long walk. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. His mom is sad as hell. And I would be too if my son was about to be doing the long walk. Just to give y'all a heads up about what this is and what this movie is about. Basically, these people get these picks, these random lottery picks, and they can participate in this long walk. But what happens is they start walking, and the last person walking wins everything. The problem is, if you stop walking for too long, you get shot, you die. They give you warnings though, don't worry. If you stop, it's like, okay, 1 warning, then 2 warnings, then 3 warnings, and then ain't no more warnings after that. But that's all you need to know. Other than that, let's get it. This is our main character, Ray Garraty. He has a very special reason for wanting to do the long walk. You don't know yet, but you'll find out soon. Foreshadowing. This black guy here next to him is Peter McVries. McVries? I'm gonna say McVries though, because I like the way his name sounds. And this Asian guy that's cracking all the jokes is Hank Olsen. Now this is the general. And the whole point of basically doing this long walk is to reinstate the work ethic into America. But really it seems like some stupid ass propaganda. But you know, what do I know? This other dark skinned black guy is Arthur Baker. He's very important too. Part of the main crew. The main 4, I like to call them. The Mount Rushmore of the long walk. Now the rules are as follows. They must maintain a speed of 3 miles an hour. They can go faster, but they have to maintain a speed of at least 3 miles an hour. They slow down, they get a warning, and they have a certain amount of time to speed up. They get 3 warnings, and then after that, they get shot in the head. I kind of explained this earlier, but I just wanted to reiterate the fact because the major started doing it. Now let's start our long walk. It's a treacherous journey. Look at these guys out here walking. It's like they got legs or something. Oh my God, what the fuck is that? Is that a dead bull or an ox? How do you tell the difference? All right, anyways, let's move on. Now this big buff guy here is Stebbins. He's also very important to the long walk, but he won't be until later. Now they're walking it. Yo, hold on real quick. I ain't gonna lie to you. Who is this guy right here? Number 5. Oh, this is Gary. He's an asshole, by the way. Now Gary says that he just bought a self-arrest, but honestly, he has to walk another 3 hours without catching a warning. It's because he had a rock in his shoe. Kind of dumb at. You know what? I digress. Anyways, they're moving on and they start discussing what they're doing the long walk for. And Baker basically tells him straight up that, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, I'm from Baton Rouge, man. You know I'm out here getting this paper. Man, that can't be the only reason that you trying to do this is money, man. And what other reason is there? What you want, the clout? Could've got that on Instagram, cuz. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. You do got a point. Man, shut up, Peter. You know what you know about money? I know your bummy ass ain't got none. Man, yo, stop playing with me, cuz. I got money out here, man. You feel me? What the fuck is this dude, man? Hey, back up, cuz. Yo, son, real calm down, son. I'm writing a book about the long walk, son. That's why I'm getting everybody's names and numbers. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't gonna lie. You probably about to die in the next scene or 2. But they continue walking, and at this point, they're noticing people are watching. I told you, this shit is like a spectacle. Speaking of a spectacle, this kid got a Charlie horse. So my man Gary, he get to grabbing him. Obviously, this kid is young as hell, and he doesn't want him to die. Now, my man Gary is trying to help him, you know, keep pace, keep the Charlie horse from, you know, messing him up. Trying to loosen it up. And this little kid is doing what he can. But he ends up collapsing because obviously a Charlie horse fucking hurts. And just trying to keep walking on it, this ain't gonna do anything. So he gets 1 warning, then 2 warnings, and then they shoot him right in his mouth, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Oh my God. He did him dirty in the middle of the road. Now, obviously, Gary sees this and it freaks him out. And I don't blame him. I mean, imagine, bro, you're fucking 10 to 15 miles in and some kid already catches a Charlie horse and gets shot in his mouth. You should have stayed hydrated, man. Now that they finally got past this and Ray basically almost lost his mind because a kid died, they get to having a great time. And Pete tells them some good advice that they need to stop thinking about making it to the end and start living in the moment. Just making it to the next moment. You know what I just realized? I think I called him Gary earlier, but his name is Ray Garraty. I think I was trying to call him Gary Ray. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I didn't call him Gary, but his name is Ray. Either way, I'm sure the editor will put an asterisk and figure it out. Yo, hold up. Did this motherfucking guy just collapse and have a seizure? Oh my God. And they kill him. Bro, this dude Gary is an asshole. Bro talking about y'all should be happy because the odds just went up for us. Bro, what are you talking about? It's niggas like him, bro. The reason why I would have crashed out. Wouldn't have been the long walk anymore. Would have been a long death. I would have smoked his ass. Now at this point, they realize that there's people that have picked individuals in the long walk and they're kind of fangirling and fanboying for him. Like, look at this little girl here with a Ray Garraty sign. I love you, Ray. Yo, Sean, I'm not gonna lie, Sean. I think she's like 14, Sean. Yo, you know what? I ain't gonna lie, bro. You know this dude P? He kind of remind me of the dude from Snowfall. I ain't gonna lie. He kind of look like him a little bit. I mean, I know it's not him. And don't call me racist for saying that he looks like him a little bit, because I mean, he does look like him a little bit. That's besides the point. Anyways, at this point, Hank is hungry. So my man Ray ends up giving him his rations. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. You better than me, bro. I wouldn't have gave that little shit. Yo, speaking of not giving him shit, yo, here's this dude Gary messing with somebody named Rank. Hey, what's up with you, man? Hey, man, I think I seen your mom giving blowjobs on 42nd, man. And she named you Rank? What kind of dumbass name is that?
Yo, stop playing with me, cuz. Warning, number 19.
Hey, you slow as shit, man. You move as fast as you talk. I know in your class you had to hold hands to go to the bathroom. You probably was wearing a helmet, cuz. Man, stop playing with me, bitch.
Warning, second warning, number 19.
Oh my God, man. I'm on some bullshit. This nigga fucking with me. Ah, damn, you need to calm down, cuz. Real shit. Over here getting mad and all that. Mad at me cuz your mama hoe. And at this point, that man Rank swung again and fell, and oh my God, they shot him in the head. Dude, Gary ain't shit, bro. Yo, speaking of shit, number 45 keep having to take a shit. Bro, you gotta figure out how to poop, bro, while walking. Now, at this point, bro, number 45 couldn't pop a squat fast enough, so they smoked him during the long walk. Stebbins obviously makes a joke about it because he's a piece of shit, but Ray's pretty mad about it. Like, please, watch your mouth. Now, at this point, it's nighttime, and my man Ray gets to dozing off and dreams about his mom, singing him a lullaby. It's been hours, and Ray's been dozing in and off. They are tired. Hey, man, you was about to be knocked, son. That's your first warning. You better wake up, cuz. Man, my fault, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was dreaming and all that, bro. I ain't even know it was possible to do. Yeah, man, you know, shit, anybody can do it. When you tired enough, it's like your brain sleep, but your legs still moving. Now, at this point, they are on a steep hill, bro, and my man Ray is on his third and final warning. Man, they point guns at him and everything. He gets mad at Pete and tells him to stop acting like he don't want a bullet in his head. Or calm down, bro. That's your only friend. Shit, everybody getting smoked on this hill. Stebbins said like more than half the competition got wiped out last year. Yo, get that gun off my head, cuz. Now, my man Ray was about to die when they got to the top of the hill, but this dude, Pete, came out of nowhere and saved him. Man, if I was Pete, I wouldn't even have saved his ass. Especially after he just talked crazy to me like that. Talking about, man, stop acting like you want a bullet in my head. Well, motherfucker, if I wanted a bullet in your head, I wouldn't have saved you. Anyways, they finally get to the top of the hill, and a lot of people have died at this point. Yo, real quick, stop what you doing. If you watching this banger right now, just know that I dropped another banger. Yeah, I know y'all probably like, yo, Sin, come on, bro, you got 1,000 channels. I don't care. I gotta keep giving y'all heat. And that's exactly why I went and dropped a banger for y'all, bro. A video on horror movies that I would very definitely, easily survive. Yeah, that's right. Had to give y'all that video. So if you see this little eye right here, click on that. Go to that video or go to the pinned comment or description. But don't go right now, though. Wait until you finish this video first. Like, relax. All right, love you guys. Bye. But it's the next day, day 2, mile 59. Now they got to the point where 14 people died last night, so there's 18 people left. More than a 5% chance of winning. Kind of crazy when you think about it. But I ain't gonna lie, my man Hank is not looking so hot. Damn, yo, Hank, you good, cuz? Yo, Sean, I'm not good right now, Sean. I feel sick as shit. Oh my God. Now this part is sick, bro. Number 49's ankle is all twisted up from the last night. And there's 2 kids on bikes just watching this happen. Yo, tell them kids to go home, cuz. Got these little ass kids watching people get shot in their head. In the middle of a walk, by the way, which is crazy. Now Ray is freaking out at this point, bro, and Stebbins just trying to explain to him that he's too emotional. That emotion's gonna get you caught up in the end, boy. Tripping. My fucking collar got stains on it. Hey, Hank, man, I'm sorry for busting your balls, man. My fault, guys. Yo, Sean, yo, fuck you, Sean, but you still my man and all that, Sean. Now, at this point, they end up walking into this town, bro. Yo, look at this boy missing a leg. What happened to him? Bro, I know this cop is not saluting, boy. Get the fuck. This man Stebbins getting sick, too. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. Motherfucker, immunocompromised? Oh, my God. A kid just tried to run to a store and got smoked. Bro, what did he think was about to happen? He thought he was going to get into that store and then what? Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I could use a foot massage right now, man. And I might use my wish for one. I ain't gonna hold you. Man, you remember that one kid, man? He wished for an elephant, yo? And they gave it to him. I say, yo, that shit crazy. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They did give him an elephant. I ain't gonna hold you. If Diddy win this, he probably would have wished for infinite baby oil with 72 virgins, man. Bro, why is you bringing up Diddy? I mean, a movie called Long Walk. You remember that one time he made them take that long walk to get cheesecake on Making the Band? I don't know, man. My brain just weird. I got ADHD, cuz. Now, at this point, Ray is talking about his wish and how he wants his wish to enact some sort of change. But Hank is telling him that he can't wish for anything that would actually directly change state procedure. My man Ray like, look, man, I ain't saying that I'm gonna change state procedure, but maybe my wish could enact some sort of change. This dude Hank need to stop playing, bro. He talking about he ain't gonna spit the gum out because he feel like as long as the gum lasts, so does he. Now the next morning, bro, my man number 6 almost went out like number 45 earlier. Bro had to to take a dump. But don't worry, he got to his last warning, but he made it. Barely. I think they're talking about Baker taking a poop and all that. And then Ray has a conversation with Peter about his mom and his dad. And how his dad was his hero. We're about to get the actual backstory to what happened with his father and why this long walk is so important to him. You see, his dad was a government employee, and they found out that he had been rallying and doing things behind government protocol. You've been accused of teaching motherfuckers the old ways and all that. You know what I'm saying? And reading them banned material. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you showing on the Pornhub and all that? And basically, the major is, you know, the one that killed his dad because he did said things. Now, basically, Ray's idea is to be like his dad, stand up for something. His dad didn't pledge any allegiance to the new ways and the way of living that he was in. He didn't want to do it. He refused to do it. And because of that, they shot and killed him. So Ray feels like if he wins, he'll wish for a carbine and kill the major right there. Shoot him dead in the street. Now, obviously, Petey is telling him not to do it. But I mean, come on now, Pete. He shot his dad in the head. Of course he's going to kill him. Or at least try to. Man, vengeance is not enough, man. Not the right thing to do, man. Bro, do you see how they got these kids out here? These families watching us? Like we some sort of weird science experiment? And I hate this, bro. And I hate it too. Almost as much as the way you smell right now. I'm like, shit, I ain't gonna lie. And as they're walking, they see a rainbow. Something to be grateful for, right? Hope there's a pot of gold on the end. Anyways, everybody is doing terrible. People getting warnings left and right. Look at this guy. Oh my God, he fell in the fucking tank, crushed his legs. Yo, this dude tripping right now. Look at him. Yo, did Gary just take a picture of him while he was stripping? I mean, Gary got the same kind of ideas, did he? I ain't gonna lie. Taking a picture of somebody in their underwear. I guess bro just had enough. I ain't gonna lie. He ran off. He knew that he was about to get smoked. I guess this is the same as commit suicide. Now, I ain't gonna lie. At this point, things are going from bad to worse. Now, things are getting pretty bad at this point. We got Stebbins sick. He's asking Ray if he's tired yet or exhausted. And then tells him that Hank is the one that's really exhausted and that he's about to be out for the count. I'm not gonna lie. This moment made me pretty sad because one of our main characters, our main four, has had his time. Hey, Olsen, you good, man? This motherfucker Stebbins over here talking about horses and carrots and all that, bro. You good, bro? Yo, guys, forest, garden. I'm fucked up right now, son. It's full of weed, son. I'm talking about that, son. And I'm about to be high too, son, in heaven. You feel me, son? And right in this moment, Hank has decided to take his own life. But of course, the boys don't want him to die alone, so Ray and Baker run over to him. Yo, son, I did it all wrong, son. I did it all wrong, son. And just like that, he lost Hank. Now, this dude, Gary, get the tripping the next day, bro. I mean, he's tweaking out, bro. Talking about how he's sorry about that kid Rank that he killed, quote unquote. He didn't really kill him, you know, but he is tweaking. Telling him how he needs a friend and how he wants to be a part of the team. And obviously, Ray, he accepts him, you know, tells him it's not his fault the kid died, and even tells Pete about it. That he's going to be a part of the squad now. And that was enough for him. Enough for him to know that he could go. So he stabbed himself in the neck and collapsed on the ground. Kind of sad when you think about it. I feel bad for him. But not really, though, because he did kill that Rank kid, so he is a douchebag. But, you know, it's messed up because all of them have to die, except for one guy. But, you know, most of them are going to die, you know, 99.9% of them. Now, at this point, they've reached the state where Ray is from. And Ray gets to see his mom. Now, obviously, seeing his mom is going to make everything difficult. 286 miles. This dude Ray's shoes messing up and everything. I had to get rid of them. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, his shoes look like mine when I was growing up. Straight hand-me-downs. Now, Ray sees his mom, and obviously, he wants to go back to see her, but they tell him that he can't stop. Now, he runs over to his mom, and obviously, he gets his last warning, and he's about to get shot. But luckily, Pete's there to save him. And his mom's screaming at him, telling him to keep going, Don't stop. And I mean, it makes sense if you think about it, because, like, if you do stop and get killed right here, you're just gonna make your mom sad because you died for nothing. You made it to the, final 5, final 6, and you just gonna die right now just to give me a hug? Boy, if you don't. Now, Pete gives him a motivational speech and tells him how he lost both of his parents when he was growing up, when he was little. That he's been walking his whole life. Now, at this point, everyone's tripping, bro. And they were making an agreement, basically, to not help each other anymore. So the one indigenous guy, he gets to losing his fucking mind, bro. Runs and grabs a carbine, kills one of the soldiers, and then starts chanting at himself. Guess it's some sort of prayer, you know, from his people. Then he shoots himself in the head. But this dude is tweaking. And anyways, we're at the final 4. The final stretch. Mile 324. And you're probably wondering at this point, their legs have to hurt. Now, this dude Baker's nose won't stop bleeding. And Stebbins says that it's an internal hemorrhage. I don't know if you guys realize what an internal hemorrhage is, but you should Google it if you don't know. It's not good. Now, he's ready to give up, but he's basically making them promise to give this thing to his grandma. God damn. My man Baker's going through it right now. You know that they're about to smoke his ass. Oh my God. Laid him out. Just like that. Now Baker's gone. On the home stretch now, though. But it doesn't really make sense, though. It's talking about the home stretch, but like, I don't really understand. Because it's like, I was there a home stretch and the thing can't end until the last person stops walking. I don't really understand that. Like, did they get to a certain distance and then there can't be 2 winners? So we'll make them fight to the death? Like, I don't don't even understand. But at this point, we find out something about Stebbins, that his father is the major. I knew that, that his dad was the major the entire movie, especially since the beginning, as soon as he made eye contact with him and their interaction in the beginning. But I was just waiting for him to say it. Now, at this point, Stebbins says thanks to the two and says that he's glad that he got to walk with them. But it's his time now. And he stops and he yells, "Do me! Fuck, do me!" Sounds like guys that used to go on Backpage. But now there's only two left, Ray and Pete. 50% chance to win now. Bro, of course it starts raining when it's the final two. Like, come on, bro. What kind of climactic, dramatic ass shit is this, bro? Now we finally get back to the city and the crowd is here and they're waiting for Major to do the last kill. And Pete tries to stop, but Ray won't let him because Ray is the one that stops. And just like that, Major kills him, shoots him in his head. "Congratulations, Pete. Now tell me, what's your wish?" "I want a carbine." "You'll have one." "I want that carbine to get to my kids one day." "Man, you won't shoot nobody, man. He wants to make the world a better place." "Man, it's all right, son. Now, calm down. You ain't mess up, man. Not yet, Man, put the gun down, man. You got all the riches. Just put the gun down, man. You tripping right now, man. And this is for Ray." Fuck. And then he shot his ass. Just like that. Laid the Major out. The rain coming down on him. Hey, yo, that was crazy. And then he walks off into the distance. We don't know what happened after this. What we do know is that Pete won and he fulfilled Ray's dreams. This was the long walk.